My wife and I, in 2013, suffered a tragic loss of our baby. We had a preemie that was born a little early, and she didn't make it. And so with the next child, which is the reason we did the family photography, he was kind of that magic, it happened and everything went great kind of scenario. So we really wanted to capture the moment. As a couple who's been through couples therapy, I'm no stranger to trying to dig up emotion and figure out, you know, how we feel. So I kind of knew, I guess, how I felt. But I think one of the things that, especially men, but myself included in this, find ourselves not being able to necessarily talk about it as easily with them about, you know, how we feel about them. So having another female kind of asking those questions and asking what's great about your wife was enough to get kind of that comfort where you could maybe say the things that you always want to say, but you don't really say for whatever reason. So it was nice to be able to create that kind of, like I said, aura that shines a certain light on the way I felt about my wife, and then to be able to be in the moment with her and my son and actually have Christy looking for that, I think helps. You're talking to a photographer who's trying to get down to the bottom of a positive feeling, who's trying to, you know, capture emotion. So I think it's a much better, obviously, interaction than necessarily on the other side of it. But just, it's the same idea, right? It makes you stop, think, look inside and say, how do I truly feel? Like, what am I really feeling? Versus, oh yeah, I love her, it's great. Well, yeah, she's so funny, we have a lot of good time together. It's like, no, what do you really love about her? Well, I love when she does this or when she looks like this. So it just makes you stop and really take a look at it versus the canned answer that, how's your wife? Fine. So.
What are you most proud of?
Perseverance at this point, I think. My wife and I, and myself especially, just been through a lot, had to get through a lot, and to still come out on the other side with even a modicum of, you know, positivity, I think is actually what's probably best about us. And once again, being able to see kind of the fruits of our labor and all that pain and waiting in a picture that actually means something versus, like you said, kind of just a picture on the wall. It's more of an emotion. I think that's where this really separated itself and kind of meant something more for us.